cursing, no politics.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, enemies and friends, welcome to On the Reel After the Credits, the only weekly Walking Dead show that matters. Joining me today is the man that needs no introduction. He has Lucille. He's not wearing a leather jacket
this week.
And his balls are made out of steel.
Hey, Negan wasn't in the show this week, but you guys know what it is.
And the last best hope for the Resistance, Mr. Woods.
What up?
Now, in honor of the return of Michonne, I have my trusty katana with me today. Mr. Woods, tell us what episode was this?
This was episode 6.
Okay.
Season 8. The King, the Widow, and Rick.
And Rick.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
Rick.
an adjective. He's just Rick.
Rick Grimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put the burner down.
Okay. Let's get this show on the road.
Written by Angela Kang and Corey Reed.
Mr. Johnson, good to know. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tell us what you thought about this thing. What did you like about it? Anything? Any positives? Any pluses?
That's what we're doing this week.
That's what we're doing. Just talk about it, man.
If you watched last week's episode, I said this episode was going to be filler, and it was just filler. Was there any good to it? It was very paint by numbers. I mean, everybody's going on their character arcs. I mean, Ezekiel is going on a character arc right now. I'm mad at a bunch of people. I feel like a lot of people made stupid decisions.
Like who?
Name them. Name names.
Carl. I mean,
Carl.
maybe that dude's a good dude, but
I think he's a wolf.
Yeah, he could be a wolf in sheep's clothing.
No. I mean an actual wolf, like the wolves.
The W's.
One of the wolves? Yeah, he don't have a W in his head, though. And
he could have it tattooed on his back, like a tramp stamp.
I mean, we don't know. We don't know.
No?
We don't know what
Okay,
he
I'll
is,
stop
but
that.
he seemed...
It doesn't work.
He seemed like he might be on the up and up, but still, I don't trust new dudes.
I don't trust him.
He got to go.
I think
trust
Rick
new
should have
dudes.
shot him.
Rick should have shot him. Like, I don't like the whole Jesus arc, whatever the hell Jesus is doing. Like, you brought all those people there, and now you put them in a predicament because now it's just like they got to watch them 24/7 to make sure they don't try to escape and kill them in their sleep.
Which they will.
They will. And then it's just like off the rip, one of these dudes, these jerk-offs, they go try to grab one of the people from the Hilltop's guns when they're in the thing. So why not immediately kill him? Like, why didn't Maggie shoot him directly in the head and say, we will not tolerate any of your tomfoolery or foolishness, and that's it. This is what happens. Another one, you try it.
He might be a top piece on the board.
What do you mean? Oh, like to be able to trade back.
Yeah, to trade
Speaking
back.
of trade back, what now? I wasn't with Maggie until she explained her thinking behind it. I was like, you know what, Maggie, you
They're
are
bargaining
right.
chips.
You mean those tactical decisions that
They're
Yeah,
bargaining chips.
no, that's what I mean.
bargaining chips,
And the
exactly.
key is, she said, if we can't use them,
They're gonna die.
They're done.
They're done, and they can't stay alive. And did you see the look on Jesus's face? He looked like a 5-year-old that like crapped his pamper.
Yeah.
I don't like Jesus because you can't trust him because he might try to let them out now.
He
And then they will try to
absolutely
take
no,
over.
no. You don't
No,
understand. Let me. You know what? We'll get to that in predictions later. But I'm gonna call this one how it's gonna play out.
So I don't like what the stupidness is Jesus doing. I don't like the stuff Coral is doing.
Coral.
We don't know how it's gonna play out yet, but for Rick to just go there by himself is like really stupid. To go to the heapsters, the garbage pail people, for him to go there by himself.
Garbage mouth.
Garbage mouth, man.
Y'all just and you're gonna go there by yourself, and then they threw him naked in a damn.
No, they're garbage mouth people. Let's be clear
He
about
threw them
that.
naked in a damn trailer or whatever the hell like that. And he
Tossed
just did
them
by
in the
himself.
box, hot box.
And it's just like, okay,
Rock
we're getting
box.
like he's the hero and he's gonna get out of there eventually, and he has some bigger plan here. But it showed Michonne, Rosita freaking
Rosita.
what's her name again? I don't want to say anything offensive. What's her name?
Tara.
Tara, and you know,
Just keep going.
Michonne, Daryl, they all there outside of the sanctuary where all the savers is at, right? So who's gonna get Rick out?
Nice Windows alerts.
Thanks, Windows.
Who's gonna get Rick out?
Who's gonna get Rick out? This is all a part of the plan.
Plus,
this is a
right
part of
now,
the plan,
what you call it is being soft.
No. This is
Like what you call it, King Ezekiel is being soft. But I get it because that just happened the same day. You just lost, the thing that gave you your confidence.
Yeah, we had a whole week to deal with that. This happened a few minutes ago.
Yeah, so you're not gonna bounce back from that. It's just like Carol and all. She expects him to bounce back right away. Just like okay, but all of you, had time.
Get your stuff together.
Everybody had time. What she's gonna do is she's gonna give him some of that sweet Carol stuff.
Whoa, right.
She's gonna bake him some cookies.
Oh,
That's
yes, cookies. You can bake. I will take Carol's cookies any day of the week.
A nice home cooked meal, something wholesome.
I hope.
But that's what she's gonna do.
I hope you are on the up and up with that, and there's no innuendo there.
Hey man, take it how you want to take it.
And on that note, Mr. Woods.
But
sir.
I'm not even done.
He's not done yet. Let's
Is
come
he
back.
But wait, there's more.
Is he
Let's come back. Get all your thoughts out.
Get all my thoughts out. I mean, like I said, it was all filler, and I just don't like where they're going because it's gonna get somebody killed. Somebody's gonna die.
Somebody has to die.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you forgot Aaron.
Oh yeah, him and the baby and stuff like that.
Well, he gave the baby back, and now he's going to go make sure they win.
Oh yeah, he's taking the girl like Carl's girl
Coral.
with him. So who's gonna save Rick? I guess they're gonna save Rick because some reason they're gonna stumble into him.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, but before I get
In the
to
predictions.
that, Mr. Woods, we are looking at you, kid.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us. What do you think about this episode? What were your thoughts here?
I enjoyed the episode.
You did like it.
I did.
Now, last week, before you get into that, LeVar said last week was his favorite episode of the show this season.
I don't have that scale.
Rank.
I don't work in those scales. But
okay.
This
he
is
put the pressure on me to choose.
Yeah, but this was one of my this was one of the better episodes that was done.
And why is that?
I think it was just because from start to finish the story was tightly knit, tightly wound.
That's how you feel about it?
Yeah,
okay.
I think so. I'm trying to find a better word, but it's not coming to me as quickly, and I don't like to have dead space on here.
Okay.
But
I'm sure the audience appreciates that.
Right. But the episode is very tightly well done from start to finish. Obviously, it said the king, the widow, and Rick. So you're working from three perspectives. I'm not a fan of jumping around all this stuff. I do like the.
Now, why are you not a fan of jumping around?
Because, man, I like. All right, no, I don't want to pull too much, but I'm just a fan of how Darren Bont did the episodes early on, and so it was. I don't mind jumping around with the character, that one character. So if we're doing a flashback with Rick and what he was thinking about in his past or something like that or whatever's going on, but it was still all about Rick, or it was still all about Tara, or it's still all about Maggie or something like that, and you're just following along in that sense.
There's too
but
many
when
characters.
You're just jumping around from, okay, here's meanwhile with Ezekiel. Meanwhile with Maggie.
But let me ask you a question. Isn't that what they do in Game of Thrones?
That's what I was going to say too.
Favorite show?
They have to do it. Yeah.
But I love Game of Thrones.
Okay.
But still, it's just like there's so many. They've been over the last couple of seasons trying to expand the world, so you can't just stick with one character. You know what I'm saying? They have to jump around to show for the story to move along, or else it would just be more dragging out. You feel me?
It's true, but in the same breath, that's not how it was raised upon that show. Although change is necessary.
I mean,
in terms of growth,
it was only one group in the beginning, so that's.
But how this show started out, it just kind of guided me on to following that really
Rick, the tight knit group. But I mean,
group.
Isn't that the problem? What they did it from the beginning, and so.
But the plan was to always expand the world.
No, I understand that. I think that tonight was one of the few times where they did it effectively. Because I actually appreciated the going back and forth in this episode. Whereas I don't appreciate it in other episodes. Because generally I don't care about characters that are not named Rick.
Right.
or so
They gave you everybody doing something, and like they paired them off or whatever. Like Carl is with the new guy, Rick is with the
the new
Heapsters.
guy.
And nothing
you know,
and nothing felt out of place in what they were doing. So nothing felt like it was
Daryl
there
and
just
Tara.
to be there, right? So
Well,
you can nitpick, but everything
Oh,
felt
I will.
everything felt like it was well deserved within the context of the episode, and that's what I enjoyed and appreciated with this episode.
Like
You know,
I lightly glossed over it, but I didn't really defecate on this episode. Like I could
season
defecate.
opener.
I didn't really defecate on it, but I was not really a big fan.
There's
of
still
it.
time.
Yeah.
no, I like again, and then so you know what else was interesting? You know what's up? You guys keep calling them garbage mouth,
Garbage mouth people.
the
Yes.
scavengers.
Yes.
They're,
No,
you know
garbage
what?
mouth.
They're like a weird, dirty sex group or something like
Yeah.
that. Like why?
There's
why
definitely
is
orgies
why is
going on in
Jadis just in like
Naked?
red leather, naked,
Doing art.
doing
Doing art.
what is?
Making cat sculptures out of
Definitely
wire.
dirty though.
It's all dirty, you know. And like I said, it's just some weird.
What if that's why Rick
Group.
is naked because they wanted to use him as like
Art reference.
yes. That I was not
That,
gonna
that's
say
a
that.
that's a save. No,
but
he wasn't going to say
that
that,
was
at
a good
all. But
save.
that's
I
that's
appreciate that.
a very good save because
That's why they pay you the big bucks.
you wasn't going to say that.
Not at all. Anything else?
They're
Mr.
gonna
Woods?
do a study of the human male anatomy, and they're
Yeah.
all gonna paint
Oh,
Yeah.
I loved
with
how
finger paints.
Daryl just came through, crashing the
Ask
truck.
did he even know like that it
No.
was saviors in there?
He crashed the truck into the fat lady, right?
And then
But
shot
how
her.
did he
and they were
know
like, wait, who was that?
exactly when to strike? Because
Because he's Daryl.
yeah,
He's always there in the clutch.
just like last week.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, they about to get away. Bing, Daryl.
Exactly. Just when you thought he was getting away, and then he hops out the truck. He's like, "Oh, looks like those saviors."
Oh well.
kept it moving.
He jumped
Didn't
right
even
out,
care.
shot her right in the head.
But
Yeah,
he didn't look.
he
He
didn't
didn't
Even
look
look
who
at
it
his
He
body. It
didn't
ain't one
look.
of us.
He just
I-
kept it moving.
I didn't like that music.
Well, she don't got dreads. It ain't Michonne. Pop.
Okay, this is what I wanted to talk about. Can we all just take a moment to understand that Michonne has come back from Wakanda and was now finally on an episode
But she looks a
Since the
little.
first one.
in a mission where it looks
She
like
looks a
she
little
just
rusty.
needed something to do.
Yeah,
and
it's just like-
literally in the story, like this is the text.
Right.
She's like, I need something to do. so,
Line by line, word by word, right?
so
Yeah.
it's like this meta thing that plays out where,
Just make Michonne do something
Yeah, she was a little rusty though.
that does nothing to move the story forward.
I need to see, okay, we need to see you too. You have
Shout
good
outs
girls.
to Rosita with that RPG to
I mean-
somebody's face.
That happened.
Yeah, that was cool.
That happened.
That was the cool thing, but I mean, she should have really used it. She should have immediately shot the truck.
Well, she didn't expect Michonne to just stand there and watch her
Yeah.
either, you know.
It's like, oh,
Yeah,
ish.
that's the thing. What was Michonne doing? Like she stood there after the RPG went off, and then she's just watching what's happening. First
Like,
of all,
how
why
do you
did
know
the
this chick
other-
is not gonna kill you while you there
That's
just
what I'm
looking?
Exactly.
Forget about her
Exactly.
getting away. She could have just like shot you.
Yeah,
But you
there's
know,
still a gun and a katana and a crowbar or whatever the hell
Yeah,
right
I
there,
think it was an
and,
axe or
and,
something.
and
and there's
Daryl
weapons all over that
know.
place because they just have them
But
stashed.
that's also the problem. It's the same thing that I was telling you with Carol 2 episodes back. What if Daryl wasn't and Rick weren't there in the clutch? So these dudes are doing dumb things just because, like, hey, we got this plot armor. We know
Right,
Have
right,
you
right.
Daryl's
never,
gonna be
have
right
you
there in
never
the
seen The
clutch.
Fast and the Furious? Do you not watch? Have you never seen
White
The
tees
Matrix
that don't get
Reloaded?
dirty.
Well, don't disrespect the Matrix Reloaded. Don't do that.
Yes. I'm not saying that wasn't dope, but that's what happens.
Here we go.
Okay.
Well,
No,
have you
but-
not seen the Justice League? Superman just comes in. That's what happens in these things. It's like a cliche thing.
You're trying to say just believe, suspend,
suspend
suspend a little bit,
The
right?
good guy is always going to win in the end. It's always going to be somebody to come and save the day.
It's just like Jon
Here
Snow's
I
uncle
come
came
to
to
save
save
the
him.
day.
Right in the
Right in the Cobra Clutch.
Yeah. But anyways, so
Oh yeah, like
Oh,
it's just.
back to
Let
you.
me get back to some stupid crap. To bring it back to the first episode when Rick was there, like 10, 8, 9, 8, 7, and then start shooting.
bow.
Put it up, skid it up. Kunta Pum Pum. Before that, right? Y'all have snipers on the roof. It's been established because y'all been popping dudes off. Even in this episode, they go back to they have snipers outside the ish. So how the f if you have all those guns on him? Why are you gonna start when the snipers could have shot him? You have snipers surrounding the place. So why didn't you shoot them from a rip?
Shoot who?
Negan.
Because that's Rick's
Because
kill,
they're
man.
inside. Oh, you mean like when they made their way?
Yes,
to the
because
thing.
they have snipers that they don't even see. Rick got 100 guns on him.
Listen.
You just said suspend disbelief.
Exactly. How you gonna get to episode 16 to season 8 if you kill Negan in episode 4?
Like besides Rick being a trained, person to use guns, you didn't hit him with not one bullet. You didn't even pinch the bee. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even pinch him. So and you got snipers on him, and nobody hit not one of them.
Look, the snipers got to take lunch breaks, man. Like cut them some slack.
But
It's not
else
a
in the
union
episode, they was
job.
there. Pew, pew, one bullet, not even several shots, one bullet. Snipers.
But were they wearing? Was Negan wearing a red shirt?
Man,
Aha.
come on, son.
No, that's his hill. Yo, did you feel that this is a plan for him to go see the garbage people?
Yeah, that's all a part.
Scavengers.
No, absolutely.
Just let's be clear.
That's what I
it's
want to see.
scavengers, but
The garbage mouth people who apparently do art naked. It's a
weird
part of the
sex
plan.
shows.
This is a reason, and he said this.
Like,
he
he
said
went
as
that
much
route-
to
he went
Daryl
that route
says
to get
that
caught.
we continue to plan.
Right.
So he's going there. I don't. And notice he had a smile on his face when they put him in. When they took him away.
Right.
Like he knows he's a part of his plan. I think he has snipers already out there. And he's waiting for a moment, and he just wants the other half.
But here's
of
the whole
guns
thing,
back
though.
that they
It's
got
clear
betrayed for
that
last
Rick has
season.
nobody with him.
I don't know that
because-
that's clear.
Also, like this thing that we was talking about before we started shooting, the whole how they're playing with this whole now they're sending letters to one another and they're all getting it at the same time and they're all getting.
Well,
it
we
to
don't
get
know. We
information.
don't know how that played
They
out.
have
when, who
Ravens.
got what?
They have Ravens now.
We don't-
You
we
know,
don't
they
know
borrowed
that.
them from
they have,
you know.
there's drop off points. There's
Yeah,
drop-off
but that's what I'm
points of
saying. We
information.
don't know like
They
at
borrowed
what
Ravens-
time period
Ravens from
they're
Game of
showing
Thrones.
those things.
It's all in the same day.
Yeah, it's the same day, but you don't know. Of course, this is all planned.
Who's delivering the
whole
letters? Who is the mailman?
You just have a runner. That's
Okay.
fine.
It's clear that after Rick, because this same right after Rick and Daryl had their fight. It's the same damn day.
Yes.
So Rick walked.
You don't know how far it was.
He walked to the heapsters,
The garbage mouth people, yes.
the garbage pail kids. He walked to them.
Garbage mouth.
He walked to them by himself. Nobody was with him.
Yeah, right.
So
Could have been 3 blocks.
3 blocks.
And you don't
the hipsters
know.
only live 3 blocks away.
It's all close. It's all,
No, we can't do that to the show.
It's
'Cause
still-
there's so many shows that do.
Yeah,
things
that's what
like
I'm
that.
saying.
Come on.
Don't get me started on other shows who play
Do
fast
stupid.
and loose with
We
time.
ain't talking about that, but we're talking about how stupid that.
No,
that
but I
is.
don't know that this is necessarily stupid because
It's
they're
not,
showing
yeah.
the letters read out at a certain time. That's not a one-to-one.
Even beyond
thing.
that,
It doesn't
Rick
have to
is
say that.
definitely by himself because he walked there. He left Daryl. He was by himself.
People could have been meeting him there.
Meeting him there
Listen,
because he called him on his cell phone and told him.
No,
Oh, he sent him a
they
letter and
sent
told him.
out. Yes, this was a part.
Who was the
They
courier?
have a plan.
Who?
This whole mission
so
is planned
Daryl
out.
dropped off the letter for him.
No,
Since Daryl was just driving.
No, I'm saying they already had a plan. Like this whole thing has been planned out from the jump. They keep saying follow the plan, right?
Okay.
Now we don't need to see all the particular parts. Do you need to
Right.
see the read receipts for the emails that they sent around?
I need to see the red receipts.
Okay, all right.
Yo, what's up with Gregory bashing his head into the?
I didn't understand what
To
was
the
going on
post?
there. They pushed his head into the post.
Yeah.
No, they didn't push his head in. He pushed him. He
Yeah, well, he deserved it.
he rammed his head into the post and started bleeding and started laughing.
And he is gonna lead an insurrection.
Oh, he's gonna get these people on his side or whatever. Try to-
Absolutely. And he's gonna tell
Kiss
them
up to
where
them.
shit is. Sorry. He's gonna tell them where things are.
But let's get to predictions.
Predictions. Let's go. Talk to me about predictions. What do you think?
What do I think?
Yes, prediction.
I think that they need to get on their murder, kill stuff.
Murder, death,
And
kill,
be on
homicide.
some, yeah. They need to be on some Morgan. They need to be on some Daryl. That's what they need to be on because that's the only way they're gonna win. F humanity.
Okay. Okay.
Even though last week I was saying, everybody should just get along. And all
Oh
that
yeah.
stuff.
I mean, last week you definitely defending Negan. So
I
there's
wish
that.
in a perfect world, you know what I'm saying? But if that ain't gonna happen, if you don't want to just get along, then I gotta kill you.
then you got to die.
Then you gotta die. That's the
Okay.
choices. Either the choices is don't be an asshole or you gotta die.
Well, hey.
That's it. Don't be an asshole.
All right, Mr. Woods. I hope you're
Yes.
not an asshole with your answer.
It depends on who's who's answering that question for me. I want to know, is Carl in some form
Carl.
of danger with
Bringing this guy in, the
with
wolf
the
in sheep's
gentleman?
clothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was definitely stupid.
It doesn't matter how many. He's like, oh yeah, my mother, blah blah blah. There was a character that had I believe in season 6 that Rick had followed or something like that, and he thought she was helpful, and she said, yeah, just follow me, help me out. And she had a talking head. She had her husband's head inside a bag. And
Okay.
things like that.
I
So,
remember
and what I mean by that is just that, on the surface, you can seem like you're believable, you're trustworthy, you just need help.
And then
And
you're
then
knocking
on the road, you
futs.
got a head in the back.
And then you got to head in the
Knocking
back.
futs.
So, and Ezekiel, played by Kyrie Payton,
Hey, out
doing
there
his
with the
thing.
names,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Somebody's doing their Googles.
Somebody's looking at the
A
computer
little
screen.
bit. I mean, it's right in front of me, right? So, no, but I like him, even though it sucks that Shiva's dead and he's at this low point. I like the dynamic that's happening with Carol. Even though it's been regurgitated over and over, it's still about the actors and how they play it out and how they do their job with it. And so I like what's happening.
The
right
emotion.
now. The emotion. You got to pull it out, man.
All right, well,
You got to draw it out.
Just
So I want to see what happens.
emotion taking
All right,
me
well,
over.
I'll say
Caught up
for
in
next week,
sorrow.
I think that Rick is a man with a master plan. I think when they dragged him away, he expected them to do that because Rick is not.
Thought I
Rick-
was wrong, but I knew it all
Exactly.
along.
Rick doesn't trust them, and they've been following a plan. I think that they're
Aha.
there to get back the guns.
It ain't that many guns.
So
Get the guns from who? The
people
garbage
have
people?
them.
Get the guns from the
Even
garbage
that
people?
was just like,
Yes.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
they got back a lot of them because they
See,
killed
now
a
you
bunch of
have me
garbage.
calling them garbage people. They're not garbage people.
They the garbage heapsters or whatever, the garbage
They're the
pail kids,
scavengers.
whatever they are, the garbage mother effers. But still, it's just like Rick and them have so many guns. They taking so many guns from the saviors.
No. I'm
You-
sorry.
Gone. Like, what is
I was
going
in the
on?
zone. I was
All
in the
right.
zone.
Okay.
They don't need
Jesus.
these people's guns. Whatever little guns
like
the,
in a
the
trance.
garbage pail people took, it's just like they have so many guns. Because how many of Negan's out when he showed you, look at all his outposts. We took all these. You telling me they just after they killed these people, they didn't take none of their guns?
Exactly.
They took a bunch of
Mad
guns.
guns.
They have probably 5 times as much guns they had
but,
before.
okay, here's the thing.
So
That-
you came
don't-
over there?
No, but listen.
Just for a
there's
couple
a
of guns,
reason.
right?
Yeah.
No. What I'm saying is there's a reason they're going to all of these outposts, right?
He's telling
they're
us
taking
don't-
out all of the opposition. Right,
You the
so
ops.
they could be just like they were working
What
with
he
Negan
told him-
before.
yeah.
He doesn't want to have to deal with that, so let's take him out now.
Right.
And I'm gonna give you a chance, and he's probably gonna deal with him anyway. But this is the setup.
Right.
So
He's telling her, yo, don't be an asshole. If you're an asshole like Negan, it's just like
no,
we're gonna
but
kill-
she
he said,
was
"You're gonna-"
already
yeah.
an asshole.
But he's like, we're gonna kill this dude, so you can't be a douchebag anymore after that because we kill people who are douchebags. Either you're gonna
And
you're
she
gonna
still
live-
said
You
no.
understand that
And-
that they threw his girlfriend out of a window, and
Yeah.
Michonne. I mean, that was convenient so she could go film Black Panther, but they tried to kill Michonne. They double crossed him and
shot him.
and they shot grazed
But
him.
Grazed him.
But he had to make that point like 3 times. You look,
grazed
because
me.
she's like, really? You here trying to freaking? She's like, I shot you, and you trying to make a deal with me?
He's like, you
isn't
grazed
it
me.
obvious to you that I don't f with you?
Right,
I
exactly.
shot you and
Grazed
took your
me.
guns. I told you we was gonna make a deal, and I stabbed you in the back. And you, she's like, are you stupid?
Right.
Are you for real?
Right.
You can't possibly be this stupid.
And he's like, still join up with me.
But you know why she kept him there? Because she told Michonne, she's like, we could share him. She needs some D.
Whoa!
But this was already implied on the show. She told him, he's like, oh, you had sex with
Yeah.
him? Now I can have sex with him. This is already in
LeVar's
the show.
not saying anything
That's not in the show. She told
It's
him
in the
that.
text.
It's in the text.
Here's the thing.
So
He
she's
was
gonna
definitely
use him.
naked in like
She's gonna
red
come to him
leather.
and she's like,
I
okay.
suspect-
She's gonna watch. She's gonna say to him, "You want me to do this?
Just keep it PG.
Maybe,
Come on.
Maybe that's
Come
Give
on
up
with
that
it.
Rick stick."
the Rick stick. That's good. Hashtag Rick stick. Okay. You know what?
She wants the Rick stick, bro.
You win tonight.
He won.
Yes.
There you go.
Hashtag Rick stick,
Hey,
everybody. I want that
That's all
trending on
you.
Twitter.
But I think that Rick is the
Rick
man
stick.
with the
Yeah,
master
yeah.
plan, and I think
It
he's
works.
going to take out the opposition.
It's
I
very
think
similar
that-
to, you know how in The Matrix, the movie you love, when she's like, "Kiss me like I'm her,"
Persephone.
make me believe, like Persephone. It's like, make me believe I'm her. She's gonna like pull out the Rick stick and make me believe I'm Michonne.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's not gonna happen. And I don't know that Rick want to do that.
Why is he there
All right,
naked?
come on.
Why is he
All
there
right,
naked in the
back-
sex trailer?
Like,
Huh?
yo,
Why is he naked in the sex trailer?
Back on
She's
track.
definitely wearing his
I-
boots,
I-
but
Yep.
let's
There is a
These
certain
boots
reason
are
that I
made
think
for
that,
walking.
I think Rick may not want to do that.
Oh,
It's
because
just
Michelle
dirty.
like Lorraine bobbing him.
So, yeah, I think
Make some shish
I think-
kebab.
I think Rick.
Hi-yo.
I think Rick has a plan. I think that Daryl's plan is going to go wrong. I think that they are going to try to open up.
What happens
the
is
door
they're gonna
at the
get 4
Saviors.
birds with 1 stone. They're gonna kill Rosita and Tara, and it's just like, oh, we're gonna use you two because we know Rick, he likes Daryl, that's his main man, and his girl, so we're gonna use y'all as baits.
Well, there was a
and then they're
mention.
and also there's going to be an insurrection over at the hilltop. That's a thing that's going to happen.
Well, if there's one
I don't
thing
like
that'll,
Jesus at all. They need to kill him.
If there's one thing that's going to bring
'Cause he's gonna
Daryl
get them
back,
killed.
Then he'd come back on the third day.
I know.
no, I was going to say
Yeah.
if there's one thing that's going to
Hi-yo.
bring Daryl back, he's definitely come back on the third day. If there's one thing that's going to bring Daryl back, it has to be one of his people dying because he's so.
No. That would
He's
that
in
would
blood
that,
rage
that
right
would
now.
throw him off even more.
He'd kill more.
Yeah, he'd kill more. What's
But
going
he's
to
about
happen?
to sacrifice them to.
No.
get
What
these
I
roles
think
I
is
don't
going to
think
happen.
Daryl's
I think
coming
he's
back to
going to open
humanity.
up the door,
Right.
and then he's going to see all of the like civilians get killed, and be like, you know what, I have
What
become.
did I
He's
do?
gonna
What
see
did I
kids
do?
get killed, and it's just gonna be he's gonna be like the Daryl, the ugly cry face, the
Right.
Daryl face, that crap.
They do need to go for it.
That was his brother. Don't do Daryl
No,
like
because
that.
he cried for Maggie's sister the same way.
Yeah. Which they was a little too close for my liking.
It seemed real pedo.
It seemed very.
Because she seems mostly closer to Carl's age.
No, it's Elena. Come on, she was older than Carl. Stop it.
I know.
Don't. Let's.
It was
Is
very.
she? Like
Stop.
what, 2 years?
Well, I'm not gonna do Daryl like that. I just
No,
I
she
just
was.
felt
Yeah,
weird
she
about
was
it.
older. No, I don't even know about 2 years, but she was.
Not
she
a
was,
lot.
She
No.
was legal.
No. Daryl was just like her uncle. That's it. It wasn't like it wasn't a.
You don't think she looked at him in a kind of,
I don't want to go down that route.
Look, state
It
of
did
Georgia,
feel-
man.
yeah.
State of Georgia.
No,
Come on.
don't disrespect Georgia like that either.
Georgia?
I got love for Georgia.
Georgia.
I'm saying it's legal. It's cool.
No,
What's
just don't do
wrong with you?
it. Don't do it.
I'm not saying anything
All right.
inappropriate.
Well,
Don't worry,
it's-
my foot is not going in those
all
waters.
right. Okay.
Daryl's very, very asexual. I just hope he don't end up with
Nah.
Jesus.
His foot is going in those waters.
Daryl. I think
You see them doing that
I think
on-
Daryl gets it popping off camera all the time in the show.
Yeah, with squirrels and roadkill
Oh,
and stuff.
come on!
I like how-
that's dinner. Stop that! Don't do that.
It's
Don't
multi-purpose.
do those things.
I
All
like
right.
how we were supposed to like talk about these predictions and just kind of put it in close.
I predicted already, so
I gave my predictions as well.
That's it.
that's it, and so did you,
Yeah.
right? All right. Well, I guess that's it then.
On this week's episode of
This
Off
was
the
Right,
Rails.
right.
if you're watching, I thank you. I see Craig's in there. I see Jessica is in there.
Shout
I
out.
don't know if Jason is still in there. Shout out to all of you guys. We appreciate you watching us this
Don't be
late.
saying people's governments
we-
like that.
It
don't
says
have
it
to-
on Facebook. What do you
Oh,
want me
okay.
to do?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, but we will do this show live every week, and we're gonna try to do it earlier. So again, we appreciate you guys
At a
coming
different
on this
bad time,
journey
but the same bad
with
channel.
us.
Yes.
And every week we will have our Walking Dead review show. We didn't do news this week because there wasn't a lot of movie news. We did do 2 Justice League discussions, so you guys can check that out on the YouTube
We did,
channel.
but there's also a news show, so
Also
there
the
was
news show,
that.
and that will be on next week Saturday. I'm just letting you guys know that now, so
Yeah.
just a heads up.
We're
Are
not
you
on
letting
that.
yourself know this
We're not
now?
all on that news show.
The
but
heads up for
it's on the
yourself.
network.
No. I mean, Rick Stick. Pop it already, Jason.
Yeah. Nah, it works.
No, but
It hurts.
but we have another show that's sort of politics based. That's the second page. But our On the Real News show will also be next Saturday, and we're all going to go live from now on. So shout out to Craig and shout out to everybody that's here, and you can watch this on demand afterwards. Oh, and I just want to say,
Oh, man.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
continue.
on demand afterwards, yeah. And that is it. And all the Walking Dead fan groups that we're streaming to live now. We love you guys. You guys brought us up to almost 10,000 views last week.
Thank you very much.
So thanks
Sincerely
for that.
appreciate it.
And
Go like that YouTube page.
yeah, like us on YouTube. We want to get to 100 subscribers so we get
Subscribe.
a custom URL. And with that, Mr. Woods, why don't you tell them where they can find you?
Why Woods, Why Not on Instagram and all other things. Or you can check out whywoodswhynot.com to check out some of my thoughts and anecdotes on all things.
Mr. Johnson.
Photos as well.
Photos too.
Yes.
Mr. Johnson, where can they
the
find you?
period dude period abides
That's on the gram.
with a Z
With
on the gram. LeVar on Facebook. Hit me up.
And I am your host, Steve Johnson, and you can find me at Steve A.M. Johnson on your favorite social network, as long as it's not Snapchat.
Why you always itching on Snapchat? Yo?
Because I couldn't get Steve A.M.
never-
Johnson there. That's
never
why.
gonna get a
that's,
Snapchat
That's
check.
the truth of the
Never.
matter.
We trying
But,
to get all these checks.
We want to hear from you, and we're going to take your questions. So next week when we do the show, you guys can call us on Skype and be on the show with us, or you can leave a message here, and we'll try to get some questions answered.
Yes. It's the
And
people's
there's
show.
only 2 episodes left this season, but we're gonna do other review shows. So we hope you stick with us with that. And on that note, it's been real.
Okay.
Later.